Have you heard the story of what happened on Ramry Island? In 1945, there was this military airbase on an island called Ramry Island. The island and the airbase were controlled by the Japanese. And in 1945, the British decided they were going to take back the airbase from the Japanese. The British storm the beaches of Ramry and very easily overpower the Japanese soldiers. But the Japanese soldiers that were not killed in this attack, they retreated away from the airbase towards the other end of the island. The British decide, okay, well, we're not going to chase them into the forest. We're just going to surround the entire island with our ships and wait for the Japanese soldiers to come out of the forest. And so that night, the British soldiers are out in their ships and it's silent. And then the first of many screams begin in the forest. They hear these blood-curdling screams coming from all over this place, followed often by sporadic gunfire. Just scream after scream, gunfire, and then silence over and over again all night. Finally, in the morning, about 20 Japanese soldiers came spilling out of this forest. They're beaten and bloodied, and they have completely surrendered. And they asked the soldiers what was happening out there. The Japanese soldiers, they would tell a story that now actually is in the Guinness Book of World Records. Ramry Island is home to one of the most deadly predators in the entire world. Over the course of the night, those 1,000 Japanese soldiers that retreated into this mangrove swamp forest, they were surrounded by hundreds and hundreds of saltwater crocodiles. And over the course of the night, 500 of them were eaten alive. Those screams were the sound of men being eaten alive by crocodiles. And so now in the Guinness Book of World Records, if you look up the single largest slaughter of humans by animals, it is the attack by the saltwater crocodiles on those retreating Japanese soldiers in 1945. If you want to hear more about that story, I actually covered Ramry Island at length on a feature-length YouTube video. The link to that is in the description below. We call this a places you can't go, but people who went anyways. We have a series on YouTube where we talk about places like Ramry Island. So if this is of interest, look at that playlist as well for hundreds more stories that are similar to this one about places you can't go and people who went anyways. Crazy.